Beauty and the Beast. Once there lived a merchant with his 3 daughters.
Well, dear daughters, I'm off to the market. What would you like me to bring for you?
Oh, Father, please bring me a beautiful dress. And I would like a lovely pearl necklace.
And what can I bring for you, Beauty, my child?
Father, I would be very happy if you could bring me a beautiful red rose.
So the merchant set off for the market, and after finishing his business, he bought the dress and necklace for his 2 daughters.
Well, I've finished my business and shopping. It's time to head back home. It's getting late, so I'll pluck the red rose for Beauty on the way.
The merchant was halfway home when suddenly there was a loud clap of thunder with lightning, and it started raining heavily.
What awful weather! How am I going to reach home in this fierce storm? I can't even see any sign of shelter.
Suddenly, the merchant saw a bright light, and going on near, he saw a beautiful castle. No one seemed to be around, so the merchant went inside.
Oh my! A castle in the middle of the woods. And what a fine spread on the table. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Anyone there? Strange. No one seems to be around. Oh well, I hope the owner won't mind if I help myself to some food.
The merchant ate a hearty meal and then went to find a place to rest.
This is indeed a beautiful castle, and the bed there looks so inviting. Just what I need.
The merchant was very tired and fell into a deep sleep, waking only when the sun peeked in through the windows.
Oh, that was a good sleep. The weather seems fine now. I'll have a quick wash and make my way back home. Ooh, I can smell some heavenly breakfast.
Once again, a very fine meal was laid on the table. The merchant had his fill and was now ready to leave.
I wish I could meet the owner of this castle to thank him, but can't see anyone around. Well, I guess I'd better be on my way.
So saying, the merchant made his way to his horse, and was pleased to note that his horse had also been given fresh hay. Just as he was about to mount his horse, he saw a bush with beautiful red roses, and remembered his daughter's wish. But as he plucked the rose, a horrible-looking beast dressed in royal finery glared at him from behind the bush, with eyes blazing.
You're an ungrateful man. I gave you food to eat and my bed to sleep. And this is how you repay me? By stealing my beautiful flowers? You shall be killed for this.
Oh, sir, I'm very, very sorry. I didn't mean to steal. My youngest daughter, Beauty, had asked me to bring her a rose flower, and I was taking it for her.
Well, I will let you go on one condition.
Anything, sir. I will do anything.
When you go back, you will send your daughter, Beauty, to live with me here in my castle.
What? Oh, sir.
You can leave only if you agree to my condition.
The merchant had no choice but to agree to the beast's condition. With a heavy heart, he left the beast's castle and returned home.
Oh, Father, I love this dress. I can't wait to try it on. This pearl necklace is just beautiful. I'm sure my friends will be so envious.
Thank you for this beautiful rose, Father. But why do I get the feeling that something is worrying you?
Oh, my dear Beauty. Unlike your sisters, you know me so well. I really don't know how to tell you.
You can tell me anything, Father. I just don't want to see you troubled like this.
The merchant then told Beauty all that had happened, and the promise he had made to the beast.
My dear, I don't want you worrying your pretty head about it. I'll figure something out.
No, Father. You have given your word. It is because of my rose that this happened, so I will go to the beast.
With a heavy heart, the merchant went out and left his precious daughter at the beast's castle. Beauty was at first terrified on seeing the beast, but the beast was so gentle and kind to her that slowly Beauty lost her fear of him.
The beast is very ugly, in fact, quite frightening to look at. But he has treated me so well. He is indeed a noble soul.
So life went on. Beauty spent her days in the beautiful gardens of the palace, and the evenings she would sit in front of the fireplace doing embroidery. The beast sat near her, happy just observing her. However, one day things changed.
Beauty, I've been wanting to ask you something for a very long time. Will you be my bride?
Beauty was shocked. She had got used to the beast around her, but marriage? She could not even think of marrying such an ugly creature.
I do like you a lot, sir, but the thought of marriage has never entered my head.
Oh, it's all right. I'm not offended by your answer.
No more was said, and life continued as usual. However, the beast understood that Beauty was missing her family, and one day he gave her a magic mirror.
My dear, I know you are missing your father and sisters. Come, have a look in this mirror.
Beauty could not believe her eyes. There in the mirror she could see her father and sisters so clearly, though they were so far away.
Oh, sir, you are too kind. I don't know how to thank you.
One day, when Beauty went to the magic mirror, she was shocked to see her father ill and in bed. She ran up to the beast.
Sir, I just saw my father in the magic mirror. He is ill and remembering me. Can you please let me go and visit him?
The beast was very angry and stomped out of the room. However, when he saw how sad Beauty was, he went up to her.
All right, Beauty. I'll let you go to your father, but on one condition. You have to return to the castle in 1 week.
I promise I will come back. You have been so kind to me. I cannot even think of breaking my promise.
And so Beauty went to visit her sick father.
My child, oh, how I've missed you. I cannot forgive myself for the situation I have put you in.
No, father. You must not blame yourself and make yourself ill. The beast has been extremely kind to me. And even though I miss you and my dear sisters, I can see you every day through a magical mirror that the beast has given me.
With his precious daughter with him again, the merchant became well very soon. Beauty was so happy to be with her family again, and she completely forgot about the promise she had made to the beast. And one night, she had a horrible dream. She saw the beast calling out her name. He seemed to be in a lot of pain and was begging Beauty to return to him.
Oh, how could I have forgotten the promise I made to the beast? He has been so good to me, looked after me so well. I have been so happy with my own family that I completely forgot about him.
Beauty rushed to her father's room.
Father!
What's the matter, my child? What's happened? Are you not well?
I must leave immediately, father. I saw the beast in my dream. He was pleading with me to return and seemed to be in a lot of pain. I must hurry, father. If anything happens to the beast, I shall never be able to forgive myself.
Yes, dear, you must go back. But why don't you wait until morning?
No, father. I must not delay for a minute. The beast needs me, and I must go to him immediately.
So saying, Beauty quickly got ready and ran to her horse, and was soon on her way to the beast's castle. When she reached, she could not see the beast anywhere.
I hope I am not late. I couldn't bear it if anything happened to the beast. After being away from him, I now realize how good he was. Oh, where do I look for him?
Suddenly, Beauty heard a groaning sound from the garden.
Well,
She ran there, and among his beautiful rose bushes lay the beast. She then sat down near the beast, and tears started flowing down her cheeks.
I am so sorry that I broke my promise. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. Please, don't leave me. I want to marry you. I really do.
Suddenly, a miracle happened before Beauty's astonished eyes. As soon as she uttered the words, the beast began to transform into a handsome young man.
What is happening? Who are you?
Beauty, I am actually a prince. The prince of this castle. An evil witch had cast a spell on me. She changed me into this beast that you saw me as. Only if someone agreed to marry me the way that I was, would the spell be broken. I fell in love with you as soon as I saw you, and I now know that you are a lovely person also. I was afraid to let you go in case you did not come back. Beauty, will you marry me?
I feel I am in a dream. Is this really happening?
This is no dream, my darling. I am a prince. And now you are going to become my beloved princess. Come, let's go and tell your father. I am sure he was very sad that you had to stay here. But now when he knows the truth, he would no doubt be very happy for us.
Beauty and her prince led a long, happy, and loving life.
Jack and the Beanstalk. There once lived a widow with her young son Jack. All she had was a cow, which she fondly called Milky White. She sold its milk at the marketplace to make a living. Now Jack was a pretty smart lad, but did not put his brains to good use to help his mother.
Oh, I wonder if I will live to see the day when you make an honest living, you good-for-nothing. I'm getting old. How long will I look after you?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll look after you very well.
I will die peacefully if I know you can look after yourself.
And so life went on. However, one morning when Jack's mother went out to milk the cow, she got a bad shock.
Jack! Jack!
What happened, Mother? Are you okay?
Oh, Jack, there's no milk. Milky White has no more milk to give us. Oh, what are we going to do? How are we going to manage?
Don't worry, Mother. I said I will look after you.
But what are we going to do now?
Well, though Milky White has been a loyal friend, we have to be practical now. I will take her to the marketplace and get a good price for her.
So off Jack went to sell Milky White. As he was walking, he came across a funny-looking man.
Well, lad. Where are you off to this morning?
Milky White has stopped giving milk, so I'm going to the marketplace to sell her.
This is your lucky day. Look what I have here.
They seem to be some funny-looking beans.
Oh, no. These are no ordinary beans. These are magical beans. I'll tell you what. I'll give these beans to you in exchange for your cow.
And why would I do something stupid like that?
Because, like I told you, these are magical beans. If you plant them, by morning they will have reached the sky.
Are you joking?
Not at all, my lad. Take these and see what happens.
Jack took the beans and walked home, thinking that his mother would be very pleased.
What? You gave away the cow for these stupid beans? I should have known better than to trust you to sell the cow.
Jack's mother threw the beans out of the window, but when Jack got up the next morning, he saw an amazing sight. The beans had actually grown so high that they seemed to touch the sky.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes. I wonder where this beanstalk leads to. Let me climb up and see for myself.
Jack jumped out of his window, caught hold of the stalk, and quickly clambered up. He climbed and climbed and climbed, and finally reached a wide road that led to a big castle. There was a tall and big woman standing there, and Jack went up to her.
Good morning, ma'am. Would you be so kind to give me some breakfast?
Breakfast? Boy, you better get lost or my husband will have you for breakfast. He just loves to have little boys like you on toast.
Oh, ma'am, please, I beg of you. I am really, really hungry.
Oh, all right. Come along.
Jack went with her to the kitchen.
Here's some bread and cheese. You can wash it down with some milk from that jug. And better make it quick before my husband the ogre comes home.
Jack started gobbling down his food, but just as he was finishing, there was a stomping sound which made the house shake. The ogre's wife quickly hid Jack in the oven, just as the huge ogre strode in with 3 calves hanging from his belt.
Here, wife, make me breakfast with a couple of these. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
Oh, you must be getting the smell of the boy who had it for dinner last night. That smell is still lingering in the kitchen. Go to your room. I will get your breakfast there.
As soon as the ogre went out of the room, Jack scrambled out of the oven and was about to run away, but the ogre's wife stopped him.
You better wait till he takes his snooze after breakfast. If he smells you, he might just make a meal of you for dinner.
So Jack waited for the ogre to fall asleep. When he finished his breakfast, the ogre called out to his wife.
Wife, fetch me my bag of gold coins.
The ogre's wife placed 2 big bags in front of him, and he started to count the gold coins till he fell asleep. Jack could not resist this opportunity. He quietly crept up to the ogre, picked up one of the bags of coins, and ran back to the beanstalk. He threw the bag and quickly climbed down. All the gold coins fell into his mother's garden, and when Jack reached down, he called out to his mother.
Mother, mother, look what I have here. We can sell these coins and our problems will be over.
Oh, Jack, I hope you haven't done anything wrong.
Of course not, Mother. Don't you trust your son?
Jack's mother was very happy, and she and Jack lived comfortably for some time. But soon all the gold coins were gone. Jack decided to climb the beanstalk again and once again try his luck. Early one morning, he climbed the beanstalk and went up to the road to the ogre's castle. The ogre's wife was at the door, and Jack went up to her.
Oh, ma'am, would you be kind enough to give me some breakfast? I am really starving.
Off with you, boy. The last time you came, my husband's bag of gold coins went missing.
Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you don't think I had anything to do with it. But I'll tell you what, you give me some breakfast and I will tell you something about that bag of gold.
I don't know if it's a good idea to believe you. Go on, have your breakfast, but make sure you are done before my husband gets back.
Jack had just finished on his breakfast when he heard the thumping steps of the ogre. Once again, the ogre's wife quickly hid him in the oven.
Ah, I'm hungry, wife. Broil these 3 oxen for me. Wait a minute. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
Oh, stop it. You always seem to be smelling the blood of an Englishman.
The ogre's wife convinced him again that there was no Englishman. After breakfast, the ogre called out to his wife.
Wife, bring me my hen that lays the golden eggs.
The wife went into the room and returned with a hen, which she placed on the table before her husband.
Aha, my wonderful hen, lay.
Before Jack's astonished eyes, the hen laid a beautiful golden egg. The ogre was very happy and soon began to doze off.
A hen that lays golden eggs? I have to have it. Mother and I will never want for anything ever.
Quietly, Jack crept up to the table and pounced on the hen and was off in a jiffy. But the hen got scared and cackled and woke the ogre up.
Hey, you! Stop, you thief!
But Jack was too quick for the huge ogre. Before the ogre could even get up, Jack was running down the road and then quickly scrambling down the beanstalk. As soon as he reached down, he rushed into the house and called out to his mother.
Now, why are you panting so, Jack? And where did you get this hen from?
Mother, you have to see this to believe it. Hen, lay.
Jack's mother could not believe what she was seeing.
Come on, Jack. Say lay once more and see what happens.
Jack says lay again, and the hen lays another perfect golden egg.
Oh, Jack, we will never want for anything ever again. You have proved yourself to be a good son.
And so time passed. Jack and his mother sold the golden eggs and lived a happy life. However, after some time, once again, Jack wanted to climb the beanstalk and see what he could get this time. One fine morning, he set off again, reached the same road, and made his way to the ogre's castle. But this time, he knew the ogre's wife knew that he had stolen the hen that laid the golden eggs, so he hid himself behind a bush when he neared the castle.
Ah, the ogre's wife is going out with her bucket to get water. Now is the right time to sneak into the castle.
Jack quietly entered the castle, but this time he did not hide in the oven. He went and hid himself behind a large copper pot. Soon the ogre's wife came in with a bucket of water, and after some time Jack once again felt the rumbling of the ogre's footsteps.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll have his bones to grind my bread.
I don't smell anything, and I did not see anyone come in. You and your imaginary smells.
But the ogre was not convinced and started searching in the kitchen. He looked everywhere, even in the oven. Jack was terrified that at any minute the ogre would find him. But just as the ogre came towards him, his wife called out,
Now will you stop this nonsense and come have your breakfast? You won't enjoy it if it gets cold.
Oh well, though, I could have sworn I smelled the blood of any Englishman.
Jack heaved a sigh of relief when the ogre went away to have his breakfast. He had been saved just in the nick of time.
Oh boy, I better not be so foolish again. Thank God for my lucky stars, or I would be between the ogre's bread slices and he would be having a Jack sandwich.
When the ogre finished his breakfast, he called out to his wife to bring the golden harp. Oh, how beautifully the harp sang. Jack had never heard such a sweet music. As usual, the ogre soon started feeling sleepy and nodded off. Jack waited a while, then slowly crept up to the ogre and snatched the magical harp. But alas, the harp immediately stopped singing and called out,
Master! Master! Someone is stealing me!
The ogre immediately got up, and Jack tucked the harp under his arm and fled for his life. The ogre was furious and seized his heavy oak club and ran after Jack. Now Jack was so tiny compared to the ogre that his steps were no match for the ogre's giant strides. Soon the ogre was getting nearer and nearer to Jack. But Jack managed to reach the beanstalk and quickly started climbing down. The ogre also started climbing after Jack, making the beanstalk shake violently. In the meantime, Jack's mother was getting worried when she did not see him in the house, and came out to the garden to look for him. When Jack saw her far below, he called out to her,
Mother, quick! Bring the big axe from the garden shed!
Oh dear me, Jack, what is happening? And who is that huge fellow following you?
No time to explain, Mother. Just go and bring the axe quickly.
Jack's mother ran to the garden shed and came back with an axe. As Jack neared the ground, he quickly picked up the axe and started cutting down the beanstalk. When he had chopped it halfway through, the beanstalk became weak and could not bear the weight of the huge ogre, who fell down with a huge thud.
Hello? Yippee! The ogre is dead!
And so came to an end the cruel ogre and the beanstalk. Jack and his mother had all the money they wanted with the golden eggs, enjoyed the beautiful music of the golden harp, and lived happily for a long, long time.
Now, Master, see how I will change your fortune. You placed your trust in me, and I will not let you down.
Puss took the old bag lying in Jack's room, put 2 carrots in it, and made his way to the warrens nearby. As he had expected, soon 2 curious rabbits came sniffing up to the bag.